Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Andre, aka the Clock Master. I'm here. I have a guest with me today. Say your name.
Hey, what is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here. What's up?
There we go. So we live here to talk about the Flash. The Flash.
Yes.
They're to talk about the Flash and also Crisis on Infinite Earths, predictions for that, recap, and then also talk about the next episode coming forward and going forward with that. So for those who don't know who Big Girl Geek is, she's also another YouTuber here, and she has her own Twitter page, and she thinks, if you want to tell the subscribers on my channel who may not know you a little bit more about yourself.
Sure. What's up, Big Girl Geek with a U, not an I. And yes, I do have a very small, modest YouTube channel where I discuss The Flash is like my most popular videos, of course, and Supergirl, Batwoman, all things geeky, pop culture, movie reviews, TV show reviews, things like that. And then I tweet a lot on Twitter mostly about The Flash. So yeah, I'm just a little nerd girl living in a big world.
And she got a little Titans on there too. Sometimes Titans reviews.
Yes, Titans.
You did a Joker movie review recently too.
Yes, Joker movie, Maleficent movie, Gemini Man, all the pop culture stuff.
I tell y'all what, guys, her upload schedule is a lot better than mine. She uploads a lot quicker than me. So I tell you what, as soon as The Flash is done, she normally has her thoughts on that right away. So make sure to check out her channel, guys.
Yes,
good content. Reviews, not reactions. She does reviews.
Yes.
She does reviews. So just to make that clear, she doesn't do what I do as far as like reactions. But she does like little recaps and reviews. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check out her channel down below. I put the link in the description box below. And those who are watching this on the replay, also it's still going to be there. But those in the live chat, how y'all doing? Shout out to Batman. Shout out Jason. Shout out Matov. Roosevelt.
Ross.
Who? Sidora. Yeah, Sidora, my girl. Sidora, what's up, Sidora? Quan and Guyan. And no, you saying in Guyan? It's in Yon. I forgot how to pronounce the name. I keep saying it wrong. It's not in Guyan. It's something else. But anyway, shout out to you.
You guys are following me already. I'm getting
go send some love to Big Girl Geek. Go subscribe to her channel, guys.
Yes.
It means a lot to both of us if you do that.
Get some of this black girl magic in your life.
Y'all go show her what we do over here on MVH. Let me see. What's up, Anna? Roblox girl, what's up, Harris? What's up, Cryptic Nick? What's up, everyone?
Anna Roblox girl is my daughter. So I'm out there.
Oh, Anna Roblox girl is your daughter. What's up? That's what's up. Cool. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Someone, if you want to answer that, Quan wants to know why you don't do reactions. I don't.
I do trailer reactions. I don't do the TV show reactions right now. It takes a lot of time, as I was discussing with Matthew V. and a lot of work that, because I am a smaller channel, I can't dedicate full time to that right now. I do have a daughter and a husband and a 9-to-5. But if I grow and if I'm able to, do that, I will get that out. I do trailer reactions. But yeah, TV show reactions, it's so much. And I'm like busy with just doing this already that I just right now can't work that in.
There you go, guys. That's it. That's the long and short of it. Most of it. That's a lot of the case with that. Yeah. But nonetheless, I figured we got all that stuff out the way. I think we go right into it and start talking about the Flash. We'll start from there and work our way down. How did you feel? Let's start with you. Let's hear your thoughts. Yeah. What did you think about last week's episode and where the show is at right now, where we're going? What do you think?
It feels like a brand new show. It feels like we are back to season 1.
You want to repeat? You want to repeat that again?
It's a brand new show. I am loving it. It feels like, that Cisco line. We back, baby. Like the Flash is back, and it's only 2 episodes. That turnaround that Eric did, I hand clap.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved it. It was so emotional, and it really made you feel like Barry could really die. Like how are they going to fix this? Like, I feel like his life is in danger for once in these last 2 seasons. I didn't feel like that to Thinker. I didn't feel like that with what's her name? Cicada.
Yep.
Yeah, and I really feel like this could be something huge and big and this could be it. I really enjoyed the episode. Grant and Candace, amazing job with the acting. They're crying every 5 seconds. I'm crying. They're crying. Like, I loved it.
Yeah, someone Alex Deuce said Eric Wallace knows his stuff.
He does.
Yeah, man. I'm with you in the same boat, as a sense is like the first 2 episodes have been really good. Emotional, just carrying the story in a whole different direction, which is what I really want for the Flash, and that's what I really want to see. I just hope that it doesn't stop at like episode 6, and then it just ends, and then that's it.
I'm so nervous.
I'm very nervous too. I'm like keeping it reserved because I don't want to like get into it and get all excited, and then after episode 7, it's just like,
right? But I don't know. Even when he talks, or you read his interviews, or you watch his San Diego Comic-Con stuff, he seems so excited. He seems like
Eric or Grant.
Eric. Wallace.
Okay.
And he seems like he knows what he's talking about. Like, he's been reading comics for forever, and he made me, through his interviews, be like, okay, because I was like, should I watch this show again? Because last two seasons have really brought me down. But I don't know. I'm hopeful, but like you said, I just hope. Even this upcoming episode, I'm like, please keep it going.
Just be good. Just be good. They don't have to be better. Just be good.
Just be good.
Just be good. Just be good.
Yeah.
I know that Daniel Pan-Baker is going to be directing episode 6, and I'm personally excited for that because I liked her Godspeed episode. I mean, whether I know how you feel, and those who know Big Girl Geek know how we feel about her character, Caitlin, and what's going on with that. We know how she feels about that. But as far as the actress is concerned, I think her as an individual is, she's a pretty good director, and I feel like for her directorial debut on The Flash, I think she did a good job with that Godspeed episode in season 5. I think that's one of my favorite episodes. I have like 3 episodes that I really liked in that season, and that was definitely my top 3. So I know that she's supposed to be doing episode 6. And going on with that. So my question to you is, how do you think, do you have any expectations for that?
I don't want to say I have high expectations. Her episode was good. But I mean, I think it was, I don't want to say mostly good because of the writing or the scripts, but her direction was good. I think her talents are better actually behind the scenes. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the description is for the episode. I don't even know if they released that yet, but I don't know. I'm hoping it's all right.
I think we're seeing another Wells at that point too. I think. Okay. I'm not sure. I know we're supposed to be getting another Wells, and I know we're supposed to be getting him as Pariah in Crisis. We'll get to that.
I thought he was coming this next episode. I thought he was showing up.
He might. He might. I have no idea. I have no idea. To be honest, I really have no idea when he's going to show up. I know that episode 6 will explore Gypsy's death. I didn't even know Gypsy died, or she was going to die. That's what someone says in the comments.
I thought something was up because if you remember the trailer, Breacher is sitting on Cisco's bed when he's in bed with Camilla. I don't know if it went by really fast, and he was sitting there like looking real sad. So I'm like, something happened with Gypsy, or the Earth, or the crisis reached his Earth, and he's coming to see Cisco for help. So
that's actually really good. I didn't even think about that. The crisis reached his Earth first.
Yeah.
I don't even think that I saw the trailer, because none of this is ringing a bell to me. I can't. No? I don't know. I don't think I saw the trailer.
It was like an extended one minute trailer.
Okay, so then, I didn't see it for some reason. I'm being a bad Flash fan this week. I did not see. I did not see that trailer.
So, and she's on another show right now. So.
Jessica Camacho is her name, right? Yeah. No, I don't. You know what? I'm fine with Cisco and Camilla. I don't mind Camilla. I feel that Camilla as a character too is better for Cisco because she didn't give him, no crap about him working with the Flash. She seemed to be really cool about it, really understanding about it.
She's on the same Earth.
She's on the same Earth, exactly. The one thing that I was a little bit confused though is Camilla, is she aware that Barry is the Flash? Does she even know the identity of the Flash?
Remember, he sped away at the barbecue when she was sitting there.
Correct. Correct. Okay, good. I didn't remember
Yeah.
I didn't remember. Yes, you're right. He did run away when they were all at the barbecue hanging out. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. But yeah, no, I think she's good as a character. I think she's a better love interest than Gypsy, in my personal opinion. Even though I liked Gypsy.
I don't know. Gypsy had so much spice, and Camilla seems so like chilled, and I'm like,
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like Gypsy. I do. I like her as a character. I just feel, I think the main thing is maybe if Gypsy was on the same Earth, they wouldn't have the same issue. They wouldn't have that issue, and it would, none of my issues would really be there. I think I think I would like it more. I don't think I'd have an issue with it. Yeah, no, I can't think of any reason why I don't really like Camilla right now.
Yeah, no, she's okay. It's just like she's neither near here or there for me right now. She's like, okay, she's there, whatever.
Okay.
Jason asked me a question, and he said, "How do you feel about Frost taking the wheel, Big Girl Geek?" And you were just talking about this.
About Frost taking the
Yeah.
No, you want to go for it?
All right, I'm gonna keep it as rated G. So my daughter's in the chat as possible. I don't understand it because they seem to be putting Ralph and Killer Frost teaming them up a lot. So let's just say, even though we know Sue Dibney is possibly coming, let's just say Frost somehow develops some feelings for Ralph, and he starts to like her, and they want to spend the night together. But Caitlin doesn't want that. What if Caitlin doesn't want her body involved in
the night together? Oh my god!
Like, what if they want to have a sleepover?
Yeah, it's a sleepover. Jesus.
Caitlin doesn't want to have the sleepover, so I don't get. I feel like they have changed her story so much since season 2 when she first appeared, even though she was Earth 2. I don't think they know what to do with her. This would have been cool like season 3, season 4, but not season 6. I'm kind of like, okay,
my
whatever.
thing, I mean, that was my concern since last week. So if y'all see my reaction in the intro, which a lot of y'all really seem to love, and I was talking about this with my mom. I said, look, man, everyone is thinking the same thing. Everyone is asking the same question. If you over 18, we got the same thought process, most likely. What's happening if Ralph and Killer Frost start to have feelings for each other now?
Right.
What's gonna happen? I mean, and vice versa. What's gonna happen if Caitlin has feelings for somebody else and Killer Frost don't like him, or her, depending on what direction they try to go with the show. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's gonna happen with all of that? I'm very confused if they actually know what they're doing here, because I'm not the only one that peeped that Ralph Dibney had a little something going on with Killer Frost, a little flirting going on. Even my mom told it to me last season. She was like, "What if Ralph ends up with Killer Frost?" I'm like, "But Caitlin, like what's like Caitlin don't like him like that."
Right, because now they can remember what the other person did when the other person is taking over. Before, she couldn't remember. She would have to ask what Killer Frost did. Now they remember, so she's gonna basically be sitting there while that is happening.
It's not fun, man.
It doesn't work. It's not.
I don't know if any of y'all got any things to add to that in the comments. Y'all let me know. We just gonna leave it there. Y'all get what we trying to say. Yeah. But as far as the Killer Frost Caitlin storyline, at this point, I feel like we're gonna see Killer Frost for a few more episodes. I don't think we're gonna see Caitlin anytime soon, and
maybe episode 6 she comes back when she directs.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I really have no issue at all with Kate. I feel like the actress does, like as you mentioned earlier when we were talking, that she does better. I feel like we both feel that she does better as her Killer Frost role.
Yeah, her acting is way better.
Yeah, no, I feel like she acts a lot better in as Killer Frost than she does as Caitlin. Because Caitlin has just become like, why? Yeah, she's only there because we need a doctor in Star Labs now. We need and do we even really need a doctor?
No, he speed heals.
Like do we really need a doctor though? Like, I mean, think about it. I mean, which brings them to one of my highlights of the last episode was that I really love the fact that Barry and Iris handled their business together like they're supposed to. That's that.
Matthew, I am so tired of them having to deal with their private married issues in front of an entire team. Like the episode last season where Iris got mad, rightfully so in my opinion, for Barry just making that decision to send Nora back without even discussing it with her. They, wrapped it up at the end of the episode. But then Joe, like in front of everybody, was like, "Oh, you coming back to my house tonight?" Like, that's a private. Like, can I talk to my husband about we made up first? Thank God they had the time to take to work that out together.
Yeah, I mean, that and also like their intimate moments need to be intimate, and also their their private matters, and then also just them doing things, anything. Like Barry, for instance, doing a mission by himself. Like, hey man, look, I will never forget that. That's one of the most. I love that so much. I had to rewatch it just to hear him say, "This is something I made a couple weeks ago." Yes. Barry made something. Barry made something on his own. Thank you, man. I was so happy, man.
Solo mission since what, season 2?
Oh man, Barry, man, he didn't even get the. And I like that Team Flash. You see, that's a great way to utilize Team Flash. Have Barry do certain things on his own, and then have them have their own little issues that they gotta fix because they're working on their own things to seal. And I like the fact that they brought in the other what's his name, ultrasound or ultraviolet? Well, I forgot.
Ultraviolet, yeah.
Ultraviolet. Yeah. Like they brought that whole part of the storyline in because they can handle that and try to investigate that while Barry was doing his own thing. And then they had to bring in the manpower because all right, we can't mess with her. We can't even do this. Let's bring in Barry real quick and let him do what he has to do. I really appreciated that scene. And just a sidebar real quick, someone asked, Cloudy Games asked, are you ever going to get back to doing Titans reactions?
That's for you.
Let me just say one thing to those who are watching. Please make sure, if you really want to know my answer to certain things, please follow me on my Instagram. I'm very active on my Instagram. I'm very active on my Instagram stories. I'm active on my YouTube community tab. So I've posted sometime last week about why Titans reactions are going up late. So please make sure to check out my. If you really want to know my answer, you got to go out of your way sometimes to get those. So sometimes even if you want to message me directly on Twitter, anybody can do that. Just go to my Instagram, go to my YouTube community tab, and you will see. But the answer to that is that I do other work for my part-time business on Thursday and Fridays, usually most of the time. And Titans just falls on a bad day. So if I get home early enough, I try to get home super early, like before the day's even out. I'll do the reaction then and there, and then I'll edit it. But if not, my new upload time would most likely be on Mondays now. So that's just a short answer. That's the shortest way I can really explain without going into specifics. But I have not stopped reacting to Titans. I have already reacted to episode 5. I just didn't edit it yet. Should be up tomorrow. And episode 6 and 7 should be recorded by tomorrow and uploaded before the next episode. So
I got on him too. I was like, where the reactions at? Did you see Connor?
No. That y'all will see my reaction to episode 5 and 6 and 7 before episode 8 comes out. So don't worry. I'm just trying to juggle it all together. And Black Lightning's tomorrow night, and Flash on Tuesday. And then some other stuff. Yeah. I'm trying. It's a one-man band here. I'm trying.
Someone said in the comments they love this team up. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Do you think Godspeed and Bloodwork become Red Death? It's possible. That's a very possible. That's a very possible thing.
I like Bloodwork. I like that they revealed him early, kind of like they did with Cicada, but they just cast the wrong person to play Cicada. This guy can actually act. Bloodwork.
No, he's a good actor.
Yeah. He's a good actor, yeah, and he's done superhero stuff before. So yeah, I'm cool with him. And you mentioned Star Labs, and I want to say thank God for new sets. I'm so tired of everyone just huddling around that damn computer talking for fucking 40. Oops, excuse me.
You're good. You're good. Don't worry. It's fine. But yeah,
45 minutes. We actually got to see, we see Iris' office. We saw them at some art gallery. We saw them at, I don't even care, it was a dumpster site. It just wasn't Star Labs. We're seeing the loft again, which is like a beautiful.
Oh man,
loft.
my mom was saying the same thing. Man, and it was man, I want this loft.
Yeah, right. It's so nice.
want this loft. Shoot, I want that loft. Shoot, I need that loft right now, man. Imagine the recording space. Right.
Iris's office is amazing.
Man, I'm telling you, man. And that's another thing I like too. Seeing the Central City Citizen build up, get more. We get more employees. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Get more writers. Got an intern up in there. Like, I like to see that.
I said Iris is writing 2 checks. 2 businesses. She writing them Star Labs checks.
Yep.
Central City
Citizen text, man. Also, they say Paige confirmed that Titans are going to be in the crossover. I got to do some more research on that. I don't know about that.
As a source,
I don't use him as a source, but my boy is good friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna message Real World of Flash. Shout out to Real World of Flash. I'm gonna message him and have a conversation with him and hear if he knows anything and where he got his information from.
Okay, let's just talk about the all right, I guess. I don't know about that. Yet, but one point I want to make about the crossover before it slips my mind. Do you think all these people are being confirmed? Do you think it's going to be good, or is it going to be too much fan service? This person's in it. This person's in it. This person. I'm like starting to get worried. Like, if they're going to put a bunch of people in it, and then the story is going to be lacking, or do you have faith that they know what they're doing?
I feel that the reason why I think they're going to be, I think. Okay, let me ask you a question first, and then I'll explain. I think they know what they're doing.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because of how the episodes are going to be split.
Okay.
I know we're going to have, I think, 5 episodes of just crossover material. That's over basically 5 hours roughly of crossover material, something we won't see in movies.
Mm-hmm.
So just because of that, the time that they have to do it, I feel like they'll be able to pull it off. Now, the real question to that is, will they utilize that time to showcase their characters in a smart way? I can't fully answer that question because I have no idea. But I think the fan servicey stuff is good. I don't mind it. I'm very excited for all the different, heroes and all the characters coming in. And if they spread it out properly and use who they're supposed to use in certain scenes, and I know some people won't be in every scene. I think it'll be fine. I honestly think it would be good. I think it'll be a nice mixture of fan service plus good old fashioned storytelling, as long as they don't as long as they utilize that time properly to tell a good story. That's what I hope.
And I don't believe all of the coming out, because it would just be like some regular Twitter page saying, Lucifer confirmed, and it's like, where did you hear that from?
Don't believe everything you hear, guys.
Yeah. So I'm like, Lucifer.
don't and I'll tell you this, I got respect for a lot of YouTubers.
Right.
People I will name, people I won't name. I don't like to name people because I don't want rumors spreading, like people saying all kinds of stuff. But I will say this: I watch a lot of YouTubers in the Flash reaction world and Flash reaction community, and
same.
I watch a lot of them. Some of them I know personally, some of them I don't. Some of them I've spoken to, small talk, and not everyone knows everything about what's going on with the crossovers unless they have a direct source to their information. Someone who's like working on set, who knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
All of it is all speculation, and everyone gets the information from the same place. Everyone goes on Google, does a Google search, reads articles from comicbook.com, Screen Rant, and a bunch of other sources, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Comingsoon.net, just to name a few. And they all get their information from the same place. So just keep that in mind. I know there's also a lot of fake articles out there. I'm not even ashamed to say it now, but We Got This Covered. They make a lot of fake articles. They make a lot of stuff up for clickbait. And a lot of those sites got my channel in trouble because I'm thinking it's legit, and I make a video off of it, and then people tell me like, yo, what are you talking about? That's not true. Be careful for a lot of those sites out there. So until I see the Titans in this crossover, unless I see an official announcement from DC or CW, or I see set photos, or I see something from a source that I trust, then I'm not listening to nobody when they say Titan's gonna be there. I need to see proof.
I would want that to be a surprise. Like,
I would want it to be a surprise. Yeah. Sometimes, guys, sometimes, and this is why I stopped. Like, yeah, Canada Graph is pretty solid. You know, they've been pretty accurate with but they leak a lot of stuff.
They leak the photos. Yeah,
they leak the photos, right? I'm not a fan of leaks anymore because I feel like leaks kind of mess with the story. There's no surprise there. You know, you get excited about it, like, yeah, it's coming out, but like, there's no genuine surprise. I mean, I did see a really funny photo that I forgot to repost from what you call it, one of those tabloids, one of those thing with Grant Gustin and Batwoman, and the paparazzi caught them actually. I'll send it to you right now so you can see it. I don't know if you actually saw it. And they did this to the paparazzi, and I thought that was a great way how, like, you know, actors respond to, like, the, you know, the press and stuff. Well, I'm actually sending you that picture now on Instagram so you see what I'm saying. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to send this to her.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Check it out. I just thought that was hilarious, actually.
Now hold on, because I'm like technologically.
No, that's fine. Craig Stewart. I kind of stopped watching for the last. Yeah, that's a funny picture. I love it.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped watching the last 1.5 seasons of Arrow. We're not really going to be discussing Arrow in this because I'm not even caught up on Arrow right now. But I feel you, man. I haven't watched the last 2 seasons of Arrow. What's the episode order for Crisis? Is it for? Yeah, no, they will actually.
Yeah.
Canada Graph is solid for photos. He's the one who started the Lucifer rumor with no photos. Yeah, man, I don't know about that, guys. I don't see it making sense for Lucifer to even be involved in this. Yeah, I don't want certain shows. I don't want to involve with the CW shows.
Yeah.
I don't want Lucifer to be involved with the Arrowverse in any way, shape, or form. Let him stay out of this.
Yeah.
I don't want Titans to be involved with the Arrowverse because they don't fit. It's a completely two different planes.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to really PG the crap out of Dick Grayson and all of those characters to bring them the versions that they created on Titans. They're gonna have to really PC them to bring them on Arrow, to bring them in the Arrowverse, and I really don't want it. That's just my personal opinion, though.
Yeah, that's kind of gonna make it not who we're used to seeing. So yeah. I mean,
would it be cool? Maybe.
Would it be cool? Yeah.
Would they if they utilize it right? Yeah, it'd be dope. But I kind of don't want them to do that. I don't want none of that. I personally, and I also see this Awesome Maximus. I don't, I don't want Black Lightning in the crossover. I felt like that for a while too.
I felt like that, and I actually got to meet the cast at Philly Comic-Con.
Oh, really?
And I asked. I ran out of money, and so I couldn't take a picture with Cress, who was Black Lightning, but I did speak to him. And I was like, do you, like, you know, how do you feel about crossing over? And he was like, you know, like that.
He didn't really want to give an answer.
Yeah, he didn't really want to give an answer. But yeah, they're fighting a completely different. They're not on, like, you know, let's fight aliens, and, you know, they're fighting for something different.
They're fighting government corruption. They're fighting racism. They're fighting all sorts of stuff over there. It's a whole different type of battle over there.
We know he has confirmed that he is in this one. And
and I've seen the pictures.
I personally think maybe they brought him in to boost the ratings and get people to watch the show. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'll be interested to see what he's going to bring. I mean, he's on the Wave Rider, so like his
a lot of people might be like, "Oh my God, this Black Lightning character is actually pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I should watch his show." You know, which is not bad marketing wise. It's not a dumb choice. Since I actually want them to, in my opinion, I feel like it would be cool to see them. It would be cool. I mean, it would be cool. You know, I just don't want them to permanently. I mean, it is a Crisis thing, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a full-time Arrowverse crossover thing. Like, it could literally be one of those things where he shows up, like a cameo. Like, he just shows up, and it is never even brought up again. Or maybe it's like he shows up, and then for some reason, everyone gets their memories wiped after the world is saved. I don't know. Maybe they don't even remember what happened.
Someone did ask, do you think we need another Wells? And I would, no.
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 I like Tom Cavanagh, but no.
It's time to go. I'm over it.
It's either you keep the one you had before, or just end it. Just end it.
Too many fake accents. It's just, I don't think we need enough.
I love Tom Cavanagh. I think he, you know,
He's great.
I just feel like I feel like he's just, you know, what you call it? He's just having a field day. He's just having the time of his life. Omar Ginowani says, calm down. These are just cameos. I am very calm.
I'm calm.
I'm just expressing my opinion, daggone it. I'm just saying, I am personally just saying that, as far as the crossovers are concerned, I don't necessarily want too much involvement in the Arrowverse, just with Black Lightning, because I like what they're doing on the show. I like the writers. I like how they're handling it. I just don't want Greg Berlanti to ruin this show too. I just don't want him to do that. Okay, I understand. I understand it's just for I understand it's just cameos and all that. That's cool. It's cool. It's a cameo. It's fine. But yeah, man, it is what it is.
Nafisa said it best in the interview. She said, "Could you picture Supergirl flying around Freeland?"
Yeah, I mean, I can't picture Supergirl flying around Freeland.
Yeah, like trying to.
I can see my boy Static Shock rolling around there.
Yes.
I could even see. You know what? To be honest, I could see Green Arrow. You don't watch Arrow, but I can actually see Green Arrow in Freeland. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because Green Arrow has a very similar tone to Black Lightning as far as dealing with certain real world issues.
Right.
Dealing with certain, and I have to be careful how I say certain real world issues, because I know there was a season where they handled when they talked about gun control in a way. It wasn't handled properly, in my opinion, but they mentioned it. They brought awareness to it. They wanted to talk about it. People were divided by the opinions that, you know, was brought in that episode. But I feel like they have a very similar tone as far as like very down to earth, very real, very relatable, very realistic. The Flash, while I love it, it's not a very realistic show, and that's fine because it's a science fiction show, and I love it. I love The Flash for being a science fiction show. It does its job as a science fiction show.
The Flash isn't going to get too deep with real world stuff. It's not because... And
that's not what it's for, you know?
Yeah.
Cliff says, Supergirl can walk any street because she can beat everybody. I mean, it's true. It's true. I tell you what, she can. And ain't nobody arguing that. Supergirl is supposed to be able to drop anybody.
Yeah.
The show kind of... My thing is, the show kind of dumbed down Supergirl a little bit, and I wasn't having that. But I still watched, you know, it's like, if you were, let's be real for a second. This is why certain shows, this is why they only chose certain actors or certain characters for the Disney Plus shows, by the way. If you were to have a Flash show about the Flash being the Flash, the show wouldn't be that long because his villains in the comic books get him in more realistic ways, and he would win almost instantaneously.
Yeah.
Because he's the Flash. Yeah. And it's like Superman is very unbeatable to the point where they have to create certain characters or kryptonite infused beings, you know, in the comic books to really have him down. Right. So they kind of got to dumb down a lot of characters, and a lot of, you know, I've had discussions with some of my friends before, like, how do you feel about them dumbing down Tyler Hoechlin's version of Superman? I really hated that so much because.
Can I just say it?
Go ahead.
Superman, and I don't see him still. And it's been how many seasons? He seems like a very nice man.
I'll tell you what, I met Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah.
I met him.
He's not Superman.
And he's a very nice guy. This guy, when I was backstage and this man was talking about frying eggs like in a certain fancy way. Man loves his food, right? He's a good dude. He's a good man. But like, and you know, he came up to me, talked to me like if I was somebody he knew. But I can't really see him as Superman. That's why when I really saw Brandon Routh in that Superman suit, I was like,
chef's kiss.
We love you. I love you, Brandon. Because I loved him in Superman Returns.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if it's his height. I don't know if it's his build.
I think it's a mixture of it all, man.
Yeah.
I just think it's just a mixture of it all. I don't know
like
what it is.
That's who you got?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right, man. I try not to make it too much of a big. And let's preface this, guys. We're not here trying to bash the shows.
No,
we're not.
I'm sorry. If you love Tyler, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're not trying to bash the shows. Y'all know me. At the end of the day, I still love the Flash. I'll still be watching it for a little bit. What's that?
They want Southern Matthew in the comments.
See, no, man, I can't give you Southern Matthew yet. Even though Southern Matthew is the best Matthew.
He's the best Matthew.
He is the best Matthew, and everybody knows that. What about Tom Welling as Superman in Smallville? Is he even confirmed to be Superman? I know he's gonna be Clark.
He's Clark.
I know he's Clark, but I don't know if he's Superman.
If they were to put him in that suit, I would guarantee they would not want those photos leaked, so we won't know.
Yes, good point. Good point. Yeah, I don't think they want to have those photos leaked.
Yeah, so we won't know. They might CGI the suit on him.
The new Superman Tyler gave me Christopher Reeve feel, but short. Now I will tell you what, man. Tyler Hoechlin is not a short dude. Tyler Hoechlin is not a short guy. I stood up next to him. He's pretty tall. That means Brandon Routh is taller than him.
Yeah.
And so he's not a short guy. He's a good, decent 6'2", 6'3", around there, right?
But call him Christopher Reeve now. Hold on, I'm going slander.
Call him Christopher Reeve is a little bit. Brandon Routh gives me more of a Christopher Reeve vibe.
Yeah.
You know, he's always giving me a Christopher Reeve. What's that?
I have to disagree with that one.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve will always hold a special place in the heart.
Cliff, you know you my boy, but like, I don't know about that Christopher Reeve comparison, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. How do you feel about Pariah in the Arrowverse?
Oh, how about who?
Pariah.
How do I feel about Tom playing Pariah?
Yeah. Let's start with that.
I think they just needed. I think they want to give him more to do. They could have got someone else to play him. I don't know why they chose him. But he's essential to the story, so he needed to be in it. But I don't know why they chose Tom.
Yeah, no, Pariah is essential.
Yeah.
For the story. Let's see. I don't know how I feel. I mean, how do you think about his suit, by the way? Have you seen the photos?
I saw the photos. I actually liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it.
My friend Dylan didn't like it.
No?
But no, he didn't like it. He thought it was tacky.
I'm just like, I don't know, like, they keep trying to push Tom. Like, here's Tom Cavanagh. And it's like, okay.
What kind of pull does Tom Cavanagh have up in CW?
What?
How many favors do people owe him?
For real.
That's what I want to know. How many favors do people owe him?
Yeah, like, even when they did Crisis on Earth X and they brought him back, I'm like, we couldn't get an evil Barry from Earth X. Like, we had to see Tom Cavanagh again. Like, who?
And plus, I think we're going to see an appearance in Reverse Flash too. So he's going to be, I believe, a Reverse Flash and Pariah and another Wells at the same time. Wells. Like, why?
He wants that Emmy, let me tell you.
Oh, he's trying to pull off his Joaquin Phoenix right now.
I know, right?
Tom owns the CW now, does he? Are you just saying that, or is that actual fact? Does he have like 50% in shares or something? Like, is that what it is?
Someone said they hope John will finally become Green Arrow, John Stewart. I hope so.
I hope so too. Was that even confirmed?
I thought so. I read something about him being the Green Lantern, but I don't know if it was confirmed. I think that was just fans saying like, "Oh, it's finally happening." Because remember in
Elseworld, yeah, when
90s Flash,
yeah, Jay Garrick.
Oh, you look weird without your ring, and everybody's like,
And he's like, John, you look weird. Yeah. He's like, John.
Yeah.
John.
His ring.
Oh
what?
Man, you ever seen that that interview with a Soldier Boy when with Drake and he's like Drake. that was literally me when they talked about it with John. He's like John. Oh man,
because I don't know why they did that. Let's just praise God they didn't make Jimmy Olsen Green Lantern because
Jimmy, what? Oh man, no man. I know he's gonna be off the show.
He's off the show. He's leaving.
He's
Yeah.
off the show. They
I
say
think
not.
that was a horrible decision to make him Guardian. I really do. I'm just gonna
Oh, you
say.
can say that again. My friend Dylan is all over that. He's like, Guardian?
Yeah.
Guardian? Why they make him Guardian? Oh man.
They had nothing. They couldn't do anything after the CBS wanted him to be the love interest. When they moved to CW, they said, "Nah, man, we're bringing on Mon-El."
No,
So they
like,
probably didn't know what to do with him.
They said bump this, yeah. And he had,
Yeah.
you see the thing is, I don't know if he left the show or they let him go, because he said he was leaving the show. He said he wanted to leave because he wanted to pursue other things, which I don't have a hard time believing. I mean, sometimes if you have nothing else to do on a show, you kind of want to diversify. You know, if you think. That's the thing. That's the beauty I like about some actors, is that some actors stay on shows because they have no other. They know if they quit that show, they're not gonna book any other jobs. And then some actors are like, you know what? I have enough money. No. But some actors are like, you know what? I have enough money, but I really want to branch out as an actor, and I feel maybe that's what he was doing.
Yeah, well, he's been acting a long time. He was on True Blood, and so I think he'll be all right.
He had a couple movie deals too recently.
Yeah.
So, and I know he's doing Mortal Kombat coming up right now. He's doing the live action Mortal Kombat movie, and he's training for that. I've been checking out his Instagram. So, I'm happy for him doing this thing. If I get Dean Cain as Superman, wait, what? If I get Dean Cain as Superman, I'm going to flip out. The second best Superman after Reed.
Yeah, I love Dean Cain. Yeah, I love Dean Cain.
I like Dean Cain as an actor, but not as a person.
Not as a person. I recently saw him on Fox News or something that just took me out of it.
I have some personal stories to tell you, which I will not discuss on the live stream because I ain't really about that. I ain't really about spreading rumors and all that. But yeah.
Well, what's the tea?
Dean Cain, we just gonna leave it there.
Okay.
We just gonna leave it there, which is it's kind of hard for me to really like have respect for him now. Ooh. Because of like personal things. But anyways, Cliff said hit the like button, so hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all do that.
Yes. Hit
the like button, and don't forget, if you're now coming in, go and check out Big Girl Geek's channel in the description box. Take some time real quick. Actually, I think it's a good time for us to do a little break, and then we can close out after that. We're gonna do a little break. Oh, someone look what original Harris said. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, we're gonna take. Huh?
I told him hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe. Go subscribe to Big Girl Geek. We will be right back. I'm gonna go take a little break real quick, and we will come back. Yes.
After this commercial break.
Cliff, if you want to know too, I could text you, bro. You got my number now, homie. So like, you already know. We could talk. But anyways, we'll take a little break, guys. We'll be right back. Take this little intermission. All right, everybody, we are back. We are back.
Hey.
So now we're gonna close out, guys. It's been a pretty good discussion, so far. So we're gonna close out with questions. So if you guys have any questions for us about certain stuff regarding Crisis, or
Arrowverse.
Arrowverse, YouTube, whatever, we're gonna do like a little Q&A section now. So we're gonna leave that open for you guys. So feel free
and if
to
you guys
ask
want
us
to see
anything.
me again, bombard his comments. Bring back Big Girl Geek. Bring her back.
No, definitely. We can definitely do this a lot more. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. If you got any questions for us, feel free.
Yeah.
But how has this live stream been for you so far?
This has been fun. I need to get this off my chest. I have nobody in my like personal bubble to talk about this with. I'm like screaming in my videos at the camera because I'm like, I have to get this off my chest. There's no one here to talk to. So this was fun.
Okay.
I don't watch How to Get Away with Murder. So
I don't watch that show. I don't watch that show either. What do you think of John Cryer's Lex?
Oh, you know what? When it first was announced, I was like, Ducky? Like going back to that Soldier Boy, Ducky? But he did a good job. I liked it, actually. I didn't mind it. And he got brought back to life. Nobody's talked about that yet. So.
Yeah, Monitor was like, my mom watches the show. I didn't watch the season yet. My mom watches it, and she's like, oh, yeah, he came back. He was like, your job is not done or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
so that's interesting. The new suit, I'm so happy the chin strap is back. That's another thing. I think Eric took that criticism and brought that chin strap back. That's what I honestly believe.
The chin strap, the chin strap, the whole redesign of the suit, the changing of the fabric pattern on the helmet, the cowl, especially the ears, those little details with the gold lining on it.
Right.
All those attention to detail aspects of it, man. I really appreciate all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you most excited to see in this crossover? I'm gonna try to go in order.
I don't know. I'm excited about all of it, really.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a huge story. This is like their end game.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just.
How do you top it?
Yeah. How do you top? I don't know where they go after this, unless they really bring in Darkseid somehow.
Ooh. Man, that's real ambitious.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do after this. I'm excited to see it all. I'm excited to see Iris interact with Lois, and I want to see like Lois and Kara and Iris interact because they're the three reporters. It'd be cool if they brought Cat Grant back. I mean, that'd be cool. I guess really side storyline.
I would not mind seeing Cat back. I actually don't mind seeing Cat. I actually really liked it. That's one thing I liked about the CBS era of Supergirl.
Yeah.
Do you think we get the twins next season, and how do you think about Ralph's character this season?
Ralph has done a complete 180. I hated that guy in season 4. He took up all the time and all the story, and he was such a douche. Excuse me, but they brought him back, and he's likable, and I'm actually excited for seeing who they cast as Sue and seeing that story, because Barry and Ralph are like BFFs in the comics. So yeah,
they worked together too in the comics at one point.
Yeah,
like I liked his character development. I feel like Ralph had one of the best character development we've seen on the show so far. Like, better character development than Caitlin. But I feel like he had a lot, better character development. He matured a lot. He's still funny. He's still that Ralph Dibny, but he has developed as a hero and also as a character. So
the twins, I don't know, because they messed up Nora so badly that I don't think they will do the twins anytime soon, honestly.
No, I don't think we're going to see the twins. It's too early, story-wise, even, because they just lost Nora. Yeah. So I don't think we're going to see. I don't even think they're going to. I think the timeline is going to change so much that Nora is going to be the only Nora in existence. I don't even think we're going to see another Nora in the future. I feel like they're going to have the twins in the future. I feel like, they're going to, instead of it being twins, whenever they get around to having kids, I don't even know if it's going to be on this show. It's going to be the twins. I think Nora is going to be completely erased from the timeline. Yeah. That's just my, I mean, she technically kind of was anyway. With the whole shifting of the future and all that stuff. Right. But, which season, what season? Okay, that's not a question.
How many questions?
What are your top 3 Arrowverse shows, and what do you think about Brandon Routh as Superman?
My top three would probably have to be, of course, Flash. Then I'm going to go with Supergirl, believe it or not, and then Black Lightning. And I thought he was all right in Superman Returns, but I was much younger back then, so any of that was exciting to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think he has grown and matured as an actor, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. For me, top three, definitely would be The Flash, Black Lightning, and I know I do like Arrow. I just haven't watched it recently to say whether it's on my list or not.
Yeah.
So as a third one, I don't even think I have it. Your boy got a third one.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just think my top two shows right now for Arrowverse shows. I like Nancy Drew, but it's not Arrowverse show.
Yeah.
Batwoman, like, I have no opinion on that right now.
I can't. It's only been 2 episodes.
It's only been 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And as far as Brandon Routh as Superman, as you mentioned, like, he has developed so much as an actor. And I actually did not mind him in Superman Returns. I rewatched that movie like sometime last summer, and I'm actually gonna rewatch it again. I didn't mind him as Superman. I actually pretty much liked him as Superman. You know, I have no main issues with him as Superman. So, but as you mentioned, he did grow as an actor, and he definitely has it. And it's a different version of Superman he's playing. He's playing Kingdom Come Superman.
Yeah,
so we're gonna see a little more edgier Superman. It's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything you could change about the shows? If there's anything you could change about the shows, what would it be? Go for it. Just go for it.
Y'all already know what I'm saying. We need to shrink Team Flash down. We don't need so many heroes on that team. We could remove about 1 or 2 people, not even just heroes. Like, I really don't know why Cecile is a series regular. No hate towards her.
And how all of a sudden she became a meta, but
yeah, and how she's just a meta out of nowhere, and then it's like they had the baby, but we never see the baby, so it's just like a lot. It's a lot of people. It's a big cast that I don't think we really need going through season 6. Like, it seems like the Flash is so afraid to kill off a main person, and it's like, why? Why are you so afraid? Like,
that's like one of my issues I had with Arrow, is that Arrow season 1 to 3, super like just edgy. Like, they didn't care. Like, if someone died, they died. It was like, that's it.
Like Walking Dead. Like, do it like The Walking Dead. Like, no one is safe. Like, it can't be realistic that the whole team survives every season facing these villains.
I honestly thought Cisco was gonna die.
I did too. I would have been sad, but I would have understood.
It would make sense for the story, and it would propel the story to a different point. You know,
right?
Is there anything else you would change in any other shows?
Because I don't know. I don't watch Legends anymore, and I don't watch Arrow, so it's hard to say. Supergirl is very just campy, and she just takes they take Superman stories for her, so it's hard to say. I wish they would give her. I guess it would be give her her own stuff. Make up something new for her. I don't know. I don't read her. Like, does she have a comic? I don't read. Like, everything is Superman. Yeah, she has a comic.
She had her own little stories going on, her own villains.
Yeah, like when they did, I remember very early on when they did season 1, when they did the girl who has everything except the man who has everything. I was like, well, this is the same guy. Darn it, story.
Yeah.
Like, So I wish they would do that for her.
Okay.
Black Lightning, I wish 3 seasons in, I still feel like they don't have their footing yet.
That's my only issue. I really like where Black Lightning is right now. It's just the way how it started. It was very abrupt.
Yeah.
And for season 3, and it's just like, man, like, okay, we need to have a more, because like the story would be good for half the season, and then like certain things would be unanswered. They have like some plot holes, so they really need to fix that. But for the most part, Black Lightning has still been pretty consistent with a lot of things, with most things.
I wish they'd bring Static Shock already though, but maybe they're saving that for something.
They really need to bring Static Shock up in here. Maybe they might do their own show on the DC's Universe app.
Yeah,
I would love that.
The writers need to kind of peek over to that app and maybe even just look at Young Justice Outsiders, take some clues from that, and bring that on over to CW.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
Do you think we'll see Blue Beetle? That would be cool.
I would love to see Jaime.
Yeah.
I know they were working on a movie, but that was all rumors.
Yeah. I think
they were working on. I think they were working on a movie for it. But I'm not you know, I don't know. I mean, seeing Jaime in this, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't want him to be in the CW.
Yeah.
I want all those other shows similar to like what they're doing with the the Disney Plus shows.
Mm-hmm.
Go over on the DC app.
Yeah.
Go over on the DC app. You got a bigger budget over there. You got a little better writers over there. You can get away with a lot more young adults to adults, related content. Like, just put Blue Beetle on there, man. Bump that.
I was thinking of some characters that I think, because I watch all the shows I haven't seen yet, come on, and I would love to see Rocket. Make her, if you want to include her, she could be like Iris's cousin or something. I don't know, a friend or something. I would love to see Rocket. I would love to see the Question. It's a whole bunch of characters that they could bring. I don't know what happened to that CWC Vixen show, but I love that show, and that just like fell off. I guess they put her on Legends, but yeah, like.
Yeah, I think they were just like, we're done with that.
Yeah.
Let me see. What superhero or villain not in the Arrowverse, but is... Wait, what? Okay, what superhero or villain not in the Arrowverse, but is from another superhero show like Smallville, etc., you would like to see in the crossover?
Okay. I guess I kind of answered that. That's not part of the Arrowverse.
I think you kind of already answered that in a way. Let's see. If Barry dies, will all the Earths be combined into one and make... No. If Barry dies, will all the Earths combine into one and make the Justice League? That won't happen. I mean, no, I don't think so.
Someone said, do you wish The Flash was a more mature show? Yes.
I feel so. I think the first season was a little bit more mature, and then they kind of dropped off the rails.
Now they say, it's a family show, so they can't show certain. But I'm like, Felicity and Oliver having sex in the shower. Like, I don't think Arrow a lot of, you don't be seeing a lot of, you see, the Flash demographic has changed ever since season 2. There's been a lot of children watching the show, a lot of teens, a lot of people between the ages of like 13 to 17 watching the show. When I was 17, I was watching rated R movies, and stuff like that. But I feel like they wanted to cater more to that. So a lot of like young teens aren't watching Arrow. And I actually did like a demographic study on that. A lot of young teens aren't watching Arrow. It's more a lot of adults and people over 18 or 21 or over are the ones watching Arrow. But they could show, Iris getting stabbed a million times by Savitar. I mean, and these kids today are a lot more mature than
of course. 100%. 100%. Trust me, man. Well, there's kids in 5th grade doing stuff that I would never imagine when I was in 5th grade.
So I mean, they act like, and we've seen Barry Iris get a little more mature. I think that's what the question really is leading to. Be more mature in like season 3 when they first started dating. We've seen them in bed. We've seen them like half naked, making out on the couch. So I don't know where it changed to where now they're giving like cheek kisses. So
I think. Do you think a lot of that has to do with the fact that he's married now?
I don't know, because do they have that much say? Like I don't want to do that because that'd be a little weird. I don't know.
I mean, some people can try to get it in their contract.
Yeah,
I know some people who are doing that, but I mean, I feel my thing is not so much. I could care less whether they show a highly intense sexual scene or not. I can care less, to be honest. That's not what I'm watching the show for.
Right.
I'm watching the show for realism. Like, I want to see more, just less cheesiness. That's just pretty much what I mean. Like, just less cheesiness. I could care, certain stuff I just don't think they need.
Yeah, I think it needs to be in the real world. My example that I always use is they did Crisis on Earth X, where Nazis crashed an interracial wedding and nobody touched on that. Like, hello? Like, that was just a complete missed opportunity to do like to evolve Iris more and to do like a real story. Like, these are Nazis. They touched on it a little bit with like, with the Sarah being gay and all that, but they never touched on the racial aspect, which I thought was really weird. I'm like, you're crashing an interracial wedding and nobody's going to mention,
I just think certain topics are like companies and TV shows, studios, they try to be careful with it.
Yeah.
And I feel they don't want to bring too much attention to certain things because they're afraid of how the audience are going to react. You know, so it's kind of, they're put in a very tough position to make certain decisions. And like I said, as we talked earlier, I don't mind the Flash being a science fiction show. Like, I don't mind it being a fun science fiction show. I just want a little bit more, as the word is just maturity. That's all it is. I mean, and I still
maybe maturity, not realism, because someone's trying to get me at the comments. Realism about a show about a guy that can run fast. You know what I mean?
As I just mentioned, more. It's a science fiction show, so it will be science fiction. There's nothing real.
Yeah.
And if you see, the point of science fiction is mixing, and I've argued this so much in my reactions since my season 3 reactions when I talked about this. I've talked about this for years since I've been like doing the reactions, and even since I've been watching the show, that science fiction, for anyone out there that knows anything about anything, is a combination of what would this be in a world where science exists if we had the current technology to achieve them.
Right.
So if we're doing a science fiction like flying cars, what technology do we have in the modern world that can be evolved to take us to where we want to go? How can we portray that in a book, on a TV show, you know, or in a mini series or something, in a movie? How can we portray that? How can we envision that? So that's where the fiction meets the facts, and that's kind of where it just kind of combines. So there has to be, like, if they're having a scientific discussion on, and I'm a huge science enthusiast, I'm a big into science. I'm a lot smarter than a lot of people think. And I got a lot of science books, so that's why I kind of get a little pet peeve with certain things. Like, if they're having a scientific conversation on the Flash and it does not make sense scientifically at all, even if it's with technology that doesn't not exist, it triggers me. I'm like, and if I talk about it, some people are like, "Oh my God, why are you trying to be realistic with a show that's not realistic? It's science fiction." I'm like, okay, fine. I guess maybe they can kind of brush it off because it's fiction and it can't be explained in today's technology. So I guess I'll let it go. But no, just to clarify what we said, it's not so much about them being. It's just more them just being more mature and realistic with how they handle certain situations. Right. Like, if a villain comes, they're not gonna be like, "Guys, there's a villain. Let's use the same exact attack strategy we used on all the last villains that didn't work, and let's just go with it again." I mean, my friend Donnie were talking about this yesterday. The villain comes in, they all rush. The villain throws a smoke bomb. Ha ha ha! See you later, Flash. Boom, disappears. And then guys, and then Barry goes, "Guys, I don't know what to do. Guys. What do we do, Team Flash? Let's come together to beat this very low villain." They come around. Cisco creates a device. Boom. Barry runs around and then finally gets the villain. That has been the formula for the Flash for the past 4 seasons. Yeah. So that is what we mean when we talk about realism. Yeah. Nothing's wrong with fun. No, but it can be fun. You can be fun. You can have fun. You can do that. I'm all for it. I like the funny stuff sometimes. Like Book of Ralph, that stuff got me laughing. Like the whole thing when he brought that whole Book of Ralph nonsense. Like I find it funny, you know. But that's just that. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Especially in a season where this is about to get really real, where because everyone keeps talking about Barry disappearing, but Supergirl dies in Crisis 2. If you guys know the comics, so
yeah, exactly.
This is a lot of people could be dying right now.
I got a legit question here. Do you think the Batwoman show will last on the CW over 3 seasons? I don't think so.
I don't know.
And I'm standing by that. I don't think the show will last past the season 1.
People need to give it a chance, though. The second episode, you guys can go to my channel, watch my review, was a lot better than the pilot episode. But I don't know. The CW, it's very hard to get canceled on the CW, especially because all the CW has are these comic book shows. So I don't see them giving that up without a fight.
Yeah, without a fight. My thing is, I'm not saying that it's going to get canceled because it sucks. I'm only saying that it may not do as well because the audience and the people who watched it didn't like it. And I mean, look, the show might be out there for someone. There's someone out there that's going to love the show. And it is still only only episode 2, so they still have some time to really rework some things and to change some things. I know right now she's filming stuff for Crisis, so Excuse me. So it's just about how they handle it in the future. If they can change certain things and like write it. I mean, look, the first episode, like I said, the first episode was all right. It wasn't horrible where I was like, bleh. You know, it wasn't like season 3 of Legends of Tomorrow. It was like, it was decent. So maybe, but I'm still gonna say no for now, just because how the audience is reacting to it right now is not looking good.
I know, and I feel so bad. Like I go to Ruby Rose's Instagram and she's trying to like share the positive messages. I just feel so bad. I just want to be like, "You're doing a great job," even though her acting is like, but I just feel bad. Nobody's wanted to give it a chance from the jump.
People say this about Ruby Rose, which is all right. I mean, I guess people don't treat her as an actor. They say they treat her like basically like Jason Momoa. They say, "Oh, Jason Momoa is not really an actor, but the writers cater the character to fit Jason Momoa."
Yeah.
Or the writers cater the character to fit or tailor the character to fit Ruby Rose. So it's like she's not doing a bad job, but she's not like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So she's not the best actress I've seen in the world, but I've already said this. I've supported her before the show stopped. I just hope they don't do stupid things.
To me, she's the perfect CW actress. Besides, and I'm going to be honest, and this isn't really being biased, besides Grant and Candace, though, who else really is an amazing actress on that network?
Cress Williams.
Actress or actor? Who?
Cress Williams.
Cress Williams, yeah.
And China Anne McClain is a seasoned veteran.
She is.
She been doing this since she was a youngin'.
She has.
So,
she has.
She been doing this since I was watching her shows back in Disney.
I was too. No, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching Ant Farm.
I was watching a lot of Ant Farm. I watched a lot of Ant Farm. I mean,
they're fairly new to the whole thing, but like, I mean, I don't know. I have a expectation or a level set for a CW actor. So
yeah, I don't expect too much.
Yeah, I don't expect too much.
I don't expect too much. I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
You know, I don't put too much pressure on it. I just hope the story's good. That's it. Let me read. I'm trying to read some of these comments. If you want realism, watch The Boys. Yes, I will tell you this. I didn't finish it, but no spoilers. I didn't finish it, but yes, The Boys is one of the most realistic superhero shows I've ever seen.
Ever seen in my entire life.
Man, the first episode, I was like,
yo,
tears.
A-Train, I was like, why can't Barry be
no spoilers. Because in case of people
should be doing what A-Train is doing. Like, I was like, that's a speedster. Yo.
Realistic effects.
Barry is fast enough to run through somebody and spoiler and knock them the heck out.
But they're not gonna do that.
They're not.
Let me see. The Flash season 1 was perfect. Seriousness and fun. Yes. Nothing so far, in my opinion. The one thing I love about this season so far, The Flash, like I said, is the suit, man. I love the suit. He actually looks like the Flash. He looks like my boy. He looks like the Flash. 1 second, guys.
Comment section is on fire.
Sorry, guys. I was just responding to a text that I really had to answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like, I mean, I don't think anything really comes close to season 1, man. Like, but I love the suit now. He looks like the Flash, and once the writing goes with it and the animation goes with it, we on track. We're on track.
Season 1 was pulling in like what 6-7 million viewers. That was just like the best season.
Oh man. Hold on. No, sorry.
Do you wish they got rid of Team Flash because they dumbed down Barry a lot to make Caitlin and Cisco feel important? I guess that was
answer that one. You go for that one.
That might be somebody that knows me because the answer to that is yes. And not even get rid of but I don't know. I think you said this in the video. Yes, you said this in the video, and I shared it. Just a snippet of it. It's like Barry should not need Cisco and Caitlin explaining the Speedforce to him.
No.
Or Wells, for that matter. Barry should just know this because he is the speedster.
Yep.
They made Cisco and Caitlin so smart, so much smarter than him that it just.
God,
if you're a comic book fan, this doesn't make sense.
It pisses me off so much, man. Like, my thing is like, it's like, it's like okay. Cliff in the comments is a Hulk fan, and it's like trying to tell me. It's basically like saying, okay, y'all tell me if you would like this. Hulk, Bruce Banner, gamma ray scientist, knows everything about his projects and everything, has a team of Team Hulk, and he can't even answer his own question about gamma rays. He has to rely on his teammate to help him understand why he's the Hulk, or what he can and can't do. Would you guys like that? Let's be real. Would you like that? Would you appreciate that? Bruce Banner, gamma ray scientist. Let me do you one better. Iron Man, Tony Stark. Tony Stark, he had a staff, he had a team, you know, but he built all of his suits himself. Now, do you think Team Iron Man? Hey guys, I don't know. What are we gonna do? Oh, I think you should add repulsors to the bottom of your boots, so that when you shoot, the trajectory won't throw you off. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Would you like that if Tony Stark was like that? Think about it. Be real, guys. Think about it. And that's the
And I know
issue.
these characters are beloved, and yeah, they're great and everything, but like, come on, guys. Sometimes characters, they outlive their usefulness. That's just what it is.
I don't mind him being on the show. It's just basic things. Barry should not have to ask them questions every second for when he needs something, which is why I really love. 6 years he's been doing this. Oh,
6 years he's been doing
But you see, that's why I really love the last episode, because the last episode really showed how much he doesn't need Team Flash.
Didn't it?
That's the thing.
Slapping him in the face. He didn't need the. And even Iris, who everyone has issues with, said we should get Team Flash. We should get Team Flash. And Barry's like, no. Like, I was like, yes.
Barry's like, no, I kind of want to deal with this on my own. I don't want to scare anyone. And the thing is, Barry, what made more sense is that Barry went to another speedster for help. That makes so much more sense. He went to Jay Garrick for help.
Yes.
And I said, thank the Lord. That makes so much sense. Man, we got a lot of comments. I can't even keep up.
I know.
Thank y'all for the comments. I really appreciate it. I'm glad seeing you guys just starting to watch. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. How do you feel about Lila being Harbinger, and how do you think she will switch sides like in the comics?
I read something, because I've said it a couple times. I never watched Arrow. Was that her code name for Argus? Was Harbinger? Was this like always a thing?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't give you an honest answer on that. I don't really know. So I'm just gonna skip that question. I can't really answer that one. Let's see what it says. Matthew Haynes, they can save the Batwoman show with a couple of cameos, Nightwing or find Batwing, because the Luke is weak. Yeah. Or at least Return of Batman. Yeah. Those are different ways they can save Batwoman. They can save the show is not unsavable. Any show is saved, especially not any show, but the show where it's at right now, being a pilot season, they have plenty of room to improve. Plenty of room. But Nightwing is going to be on Titan, so I don't think they want to really, mess the two together. You know?
Yeah, no. I can't even see Ruby Rose interacting with that version of Dick Grayson. It's just like,
I think I could though.
You could see that?
I really think I could, because they kind of have a very similar attitude. Like, let's say, okay, if Ruby Rose gets put on the Titan show, not reversed,
yeah,
I can see it working.
Okay,
she'll be able to drop to be more
Ruby Rose,
more Ruby Rose on that version than it being the opposite way around. Let me see the boys reading comments. Let's see.
Someone said they find it kind of weird. Gideon said ultraviolet light is 80 times faster than Barry's top speed. What did you think of that? That's directed to you.
I was not happy with that. Right. And let me bring up a reference here. Right. I'm actually gonna bring up actual numbers here, so no one tells me nothing. All right. Let's see. Let's get an actual the speed of ultraviolet light. Okay. Okay, good. That's what I thought it was. And then speed of light, I think, is a little bit faster than that. A lot faster, actually. Should be a lot faster than the blink of an eye. Yeah, man, a lot faster. 10 times faster. 10 times faster, dude. So 186,000 miles per second in a vacuum. Speed of light's a lot quicker. Barry, the thing with Flash, and this is the problem, is that the show is inconsistent with his speed. That is why that's why it's kind of hard to really, say stuff. The show is inconsistent with his speed. And that is an issue that I've always had. Because tell me how, in order to time travel, according to any time travel theory, if you look at any theory, right? Like for instance, in Endgame they did it different because they used a Mobius strip to kind of scale out the entire time travel idea. They kind of changed it up a bit. But traditional time travel, you need to go at least the speed of light or a little bit quicker or 10 times faster than the speed of light in order to travel through time. If Barry's just jumping in and out of time all over the place, he's obviously moving faster than the speed of light, according to popular theories on time travel. So if he can do that and ultraviolet is not as fast as the top speed, that doesn't make sense, and it would upset me. But then again, I know the Flash is already inconsistent with the speed, because how come in Enter Flash Time, one of my favorite episodes, Enter Flash Time, where everything was so slow, Barry was moving so fast that literally 1 second was going by, and this man did 5 hours of work within like a second?
Yeah.
Between when the bomb exploded and when it hit. I'm like, this man is untouchable. Then the next episode, someone punches him when he's moving, when he's running.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh man.
And then he never used that power again to stop.
He never used it again. I'm like, oh man, come on, dog. Like, how you gonna do that to me? The Flash has become Flash and Friends because they have a bigger brain.
They should just change the show
to No one told me Flash was gonna be this way.
Wait. How cool was that, Flash? I was in tears.
Oh man, I love that scene.
Oh, FYI, I do go live, guys, on Twitter during the Flash, and I stream the show. Don't tell no one though, because I don't want to get it off Twitter. Copyright. But I do that, so we have fun. Gotta
be careful with that.
I know. Don't tell. Don't snitch. Do you got snitches that follow you?
I don't know. Oh man, I'm just trying to catch up with somebody's. Catch up with somebody's comments. Okay, I would surprise me that the woman. Okay. He outrun a nuke. Exactly my point. He literally outran a nuclear bomb. Explain to me. Never watched Teen Titans. Do you think they would fit in the crossover? Not the Teen Titans. Nah. I mean, if they're doing the Teen Titans, yes, actually. The Teen Titans, yes, because it would fit the kind of kiddie, fun, lightheartedness they're going with on CW. But if we're talking about grown-up Titans, nah, they would not fit.
I would love to see a Starfire versus a Killer Frost, though.
Whew, man, that's not even man. Come on, man, we dealing with royalty right there. Starfire gonna drop the mess out of Killer Frost. That's not even a question.
Out of nowhere, Killer Frost had like these fighting skills when she was fighting Cicada, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Titans is a little too edgy for CW. Yeah. All the blood and gore and the violence. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
They had a lot of. You didn't watch that. They had a lot of nudity, so that doesn't really go with it.
Well, yeah, a lot of stuff there. A lot of nudity. A lot of doesn't really go with CW. At least the CW now, because like Jane the Virgin, earlier seasons were a little bit, and iZombie and a lot of other shows like 100 and stuff was a little bit crazier on earlier seasons, but the Arrowverse shows, that's the thing, that's the funny thing. CW does well with some of their other shows, like Dynasty's production quality is amazing on Dynasty.
Supernatural, right? Yeah.
Supernatural, they're going on their last season, like 15 seasons, man.
Yeah.
Like Jane the Virgin, iZombie, they're doing really good work on a lot of their other shows, but the Arrowverse is just a little foggy right now. Let's see what we got here. What's up, Matthew? Hey, what's up, Kiko? How you doing, bro?
Somebody's talking about Justice League in the comments, but that's interesting. Do you think at the end of all of this, we'll see them all lined up as the Justice League?
I think we might have like a Justice League type shot. But I don't know if
you don't think they'll ever use the words Justice League?
I don't think so, because they're trying to save a lot of their main things for their movies and their DC Universe shows.
Okay.
That's one thing. That's the reason why Slade is not even on CW anymore. Slade Wilson is not even on CW. He's on DC Universe. He's in the movie. Like, they're not even trying to mess with that. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
That would suck. I feel like at the last episode, like, just say it. This is Justice League.
Hey, we had a peak of 70 people in here. Thank you. Appreciate it. 71.
Oh, hey.
Kind of nice. Yeah. Titans go well with Black Lightning. Yes, I can see it. I can see Titans and Black Lightning kind of being the same realm.
Yeah.
I can see it. Remember when Barry said we could run at Mach 7? I remember that too. Oh man, like one of the most embarrassing things, one of the stupidest things that they ever done in this show was him doing that Flash Time episode. It was a dangerous thing because it was actually a dangerous thing for them to do that episode. Because how can you portray Barry at his best? And then the next episode he's running, someone does a clothesline on him like it's WWE, and he's knocked out.
Yeah. I think they wrote themselves into a corner with that. They gave him this new power. He never used it again, and they made him so fast. And yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing. You see how fast he runs there? That's how he normally runs anyway. That's the thing. They were showing us his perspective.
Yeah, you take out the villain in 2 seconds. So I get it, but then I don't even know why they did enter
Trust me, the Flash Time, the way how he was running at that speed, he should have been able to take out any villain. Nobody could touch him. Nobody should be able to touch him. And that's the reason why the mistake they made. Because they're like, okay, nobody's going to notice that. But that's the thing. You do something like that where he's so fast that not even... And no one could touch him. Even other speedsters were having a hard time keeping up with him. Jessie Quick went up in there. She was losing breath.
Yeah.
Jay Garrett came up in there losing breath. I got to go back. I got to go back. He's already old. I got to go back there. Good luck. Yeet! And he's out of there. You know? They couldn't even handle it. So my man was up in there in his Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct mode. And then next episode gets clotheslined.
Well, season 4 was just a horrible,
give me a break.
Horrible season.
Really and truly, he should, like, at that speed, he should have been able to take out the Thinker like that.
Yeah.
Run to his location, and that's it.
Towards the end of that season, when they found out Ralph could shapeshift, they said the plan is for you to turn into Barry, and the Thinker won't know which one is which, but the Thinker can read minds. Like, when they said that, I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Like, what are they?
Yeah.
It was a horrible season. Thank God Todd helping is gone. Thank you.
He can run over 200. No. You see, over 200 miles per hour, 200,000 miles per hour. Look at it, man. That's why I said how fast is the Flash on the show is not consistent. I will do another Google search because a lot of people like to think I'm tripping. But listen, look, how fast is the Flash? We're going to go on the comment. How fast is the Flash?
Google along, people.
Comics. Google with me. All right. The Flash. Right? Let's do it. How fast is the Flash in comics? How fast is Barry Allen? Not the show.
Let's see.
I've actually made a video on this at one point.
2.5 quintillion miles per second.
That's actually 13 trillion times the speed of light. But that's at like top speed for him to time travel. So I'm trying to say, like, he can run that fast. So don't try to tell me when I try to bring up a valid argument and look, don't confuse it, because Barry Allen and Wally West have a little bit speed difference, because some iterations Wally can run faster than Barry, but it's just a little bit of a thing there. But don't try to tell me how he can only run. There's no set speed that Barry can run at right now in the show, because in order for him to do that Flash Time episode, he has to be running so much faster than the speed of light. And the reason I say that, because a nuclear bomb, the light, okay, the fact that by the time we turn on light on our phones, that's literally the speed of light. For the time it takes for light to travel, for you to see it, if you were to try to stop it on your own, you can't. So that's the thing. If a light is in the middle of turning on, and it's not even on yet, and someone flipped the switch, and Barry's running faster than that, he's running faster than the speed of light. If he can run faster than the light travels through the sky.
Yeah.
If he's running faster than electricity shooting out.
Maybe they can explain it away with the whole ultraviolet thing. Maybe they're trying to say, you know, Nora messed up the timeline. Now his speed's all messed up.
That still don't make no sense, because in order for him to run into a black hole, he has to run that fast. I know. A black hole it's so quick, it can suck anything into it before you even got a chance to realize it's a black hole. You already sucked in it. Yeah,
I don't know. They're not going to address it. They're just going to let it go.
That's the thing. They never address it on the Flash, and that is my issue. So don't try to tell me. Don't try to give me a speed for the Flash. There is no set speed. Roblox played him. He can run over 200,000 Mach. No, there's never been said that. That has never been, like, Cisco and Barry. Cisco has tracked his speed on the show at one time before. But my point again, if he runs like he did in Flash Time, and he's like, oh, I can just use Flash Time, guys. That is his normal speed. I'm not having this argument now with y'all. I've been through this so much times. I'm not doing this.
He's gonna die on this
I'm not doing this. Like, I can literally look. I pull up every diehard fan that I know that read the comic books and knows any simple thing about the Flash, and it would tell you that what I'm saying is not ludicrous. Yeah. Do you know how much Flash comic books I read? I read so much Flash comic books, man. So much, and I still reread them. I got like volumes, like thick like this of the Flash. I'm telling you, 200,000, like, dude, that's like super, like, he does a lot faster than that. It's so fast.
Sunshine Twins. Eric said there are 2 ways / hints of Nora returning. He said there was one in Ep 2. Did you see any? And do you have any theories on how she can come back?
Do I have any theories? Sorry, I got sidetracked by someone. Someone said, oh, you're talking about the show like we hate the show. We don't hate the show. We're just talking about things that we would like to see differently.
Yeah, things I do not hate the Flash.
No, I don't hate the Flash. Get it twisted. I don't hate the show. I have my qualms. Yeah. I have my issues, but I don't hate the show. So don't think that we hate it. But yeah, what was the question? I'm sorry, I didn't even hear it.
Eric said there are 2 ways / hints Nora can return. He said there was one in Ep 2. Did you see any? And do you have any theories on how she can come back?
No,
I didn't see any hints. They mentioned her, but I didn't see any hints on how she can come back. No. Do we want her back? Now, look, I'm a big
that
West Allen fan, but they wrote her completely wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really have anything about that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if I want Nora to come back though.
I'd rather see the twins, to be quite honest. Just give me the twins. If she's one of the twins, that's fine. Exactly.
Yeah, like two Noras.
Yeah.
Matthew and Big Girl Geek. If you guys saying all of that about Barry, why is it that people are blaming Iris for a lack off? What? Even if the comic books Iris always talking about. Wait, I don't understand the comments. I don't understand the question.
If you guys are saying all that about Barry, why is it that people are blaming Iris for what? Yeah,
what? Yeah. What? Blaming for what? Are you talking about like a We Are the Flash thing?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly do you mean? I mean, I do have
Iris ruining the show.
Like Iris ruining the show or something, or like what do you mean per se? What do you think Iris is?
For a lot. You gotta be specific.
Yeah. What do you think Iris is the only one that can stay in the Flash time for so long? They explained it's not Iris is not the only one. They just explained it that whoever he touches can, which it still doesn't make sense to me, but whoever he touches can be in that time sphere with him. So whoever he touches, he can kind of, which still doesn't make, you know what? Y'all about to get me thinking. Because, again, that doesn't make sense, though, because the only reason Barry can move that fast is that his cells and his skin and his blood and his whole entire body can move quick enough to respond to the speed.
Right.
So does he vibrate Iris to a point where her whole body just changes genetically to adapt? Or changes molecularly to adapt to the speed? That's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
That's a good theory to think about. It's a good thing to think about.
Sure.
And the writers, and I bet you the writers don't have an answer for it.
She said blaming Iris for every wrong thing that Barry is doing. I don't know. It's just people being trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Matthew, did you see our premiere? No, I did not. Let's see. Wally said, I've never ran that fast. And Cisco said, when it comes to the CW version of the Flash, I don't want to talk about the Flash's speed. Because we already know the show writers are inconsistent with it. And they're not giving us realistic. Maybe I'll stop using the word realistic. They're not giving us, a set speed or something that we can compare to, or something that we would know offhand. It's always intermittent.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But I think we should end this here.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be here all night.
We will.
How will Black Lightning affect the power? I don't think Black Lightning will affect anything with Flash's power.
Yeah. Plus, I think
it is not possible to transfer speed to Iris. It's not. I mean, it's not possible to transfer speed to anyone. Let's just make that clear. I don't think it's possible for them to transfer speed to anyone.
No.
So, I don't think this is an Iris thing. Don't really go there. I don't think it's that. I just think it's anything with anyone. Yeah, they don't make his speed consistent, and I think it's just better to just leave it at that and don't even try to talk about it. Just leave it at that. The CW does not make the Flash's speed consistent.
Otherwise, he would take the villains out in the first 2 seconds.
Yes, exactly. If his speed is how it was in the comics, he would defeat his villains every time.
Yeah.
Every time. So they have to keep the show running. They have to do what they have to do for that money. So they're going to do little things to keep it that way. See you, Matthew. You love the education on the channel. I appreciate it. That's what we're here for, you know? And have fun, man. Why is Jay... why was Jay sweating in the Flash Time episode? Because his body could not keep up with the speed.
Whoa!
He's too old. He could, and plus his
speed.
He started losing his speed, and his body just couldn't handle how fast it was going. It was too much pressure for him.
Who do you think he's training? He kept saying her, or he said her before in that episode.
Yes.
And now he lost his speed. It's got to be a new Flash somewhere. I wonder who it is. Maybe we'll learn.
Maybe the real Jesse Quick.
The real Jesse Quick, yeah.
But he can go toe to toe with Savitar. Man, I don't even want to talk about that. Do we think we will ever see Accelerated Man in the Flash? That's one of the things that I'm so upset with right now. They teased Accelerated Man with when Gypsy went to that Earth 616 or something like that, and we've never seen him again.
Yeah.
I would love to see Accelerated Man. That's always been one of my questions.
Eyes to me, and I probably wasn't him, but he looked like the guy that played Zoom. It sounded like him a little bit too. The actor.
It might have been. It might have been.
I was like, hold on. But
I love Accelerated Man.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I learned a lot from you guys. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the season starts in December for Crisis.
Yeah, December 10th is the day. December 10th is the day Barry Allen dies. Everyone keeps saying, well, he said the Flash. He didn't say Barry Allen, but we saw now when Barry did his Doctor Strange thing that he was the one that was dying. Unless they're using a time remnant, I don't know.
Yeah. Barry Allen did his Doctor Strange thing.
Yeah.
One. Oh, man. But all in all, guys, we love the show. We have our issues, but we love the show. I'm excited for the next episode. I want to see where it goes. Yes. I'll be reacting to it. She'll be reviewing it. And once again, guys, if you are new to the channel, please check out her, or just came in the live stream, please check out her channel in the description box below. She does all these reviews to these shows you guys love, and movie reviews and live streams on her Twitter, as she said. So go check out her stuff, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Also, a question that people ask me all the time: where can you watch The Flash? Guys, if you're in the United States and you don't have cable and you don't have that, the CW puts it on their website for free the day after. So you can go to the CW website on the app or their website. You don't have to have any television provider. You just got to have internet connection, obviously. You just go there and it posts the day after. So on Wednesday, we get the show airs on Tuesday for cable watchers and streamers and stuff like that. You're talking about the different types of streamers. But it premieres on the CW app on Wednesday. Bye, Matthew. You should do more live streams like this. Yeah, man. We'll try to get Big Girl Geek back on. We'll try to get other guests on. We'll
I was the first.
She's the first. No. It's cool. I'm gonna try to get Real World of Flash on here. If you guys know him on Instagram. We talked about doing a little collab, so I'm gonna try to get him on here at some point.
I would love to see Matthew and Married to the Real do a live together.
Yeah, no,
Matthew.
We talked. We talked about it. I could talk to them too and see if they're open to it. I don't mind. I do not mind talking to them at all. They're real good people. I like Trey and Taj, man. They're real good people, man. They good channel. I'll actually message them and see what they say, man. I always pop in on their videos every now and again. I love them. They're good. But yeah, guys, Married to the Real is awesome. They're very awesome. What about Paigey? I would love to do a collab. To be honest, I would love to do a collab with Paigey. I ain't gonna front. I spoke to my friend who knows him, and you know, if he wants to do a collab with me, I'm down to do a collab with him. But I'm not gonna be chasing nobody to do collab. That's just how it is for me. If he wants to do a collab with me, I would love to do a collab with him. I watch his videos every now and again. I haven't really watched him recently, but I used to watch a lot of his videos. I have respect for him. I have no personal issues with him, so I don't have personal issues with nobody on YouTube, man. Like, if I don't like you, if it's simple as this, if I don't like you, I'm just not gonna watch you.
Exactly.
That's it.
I mean, hey, if you get that Married to the Real collab, just slide me in on that at the bottom of the screen.
I'll see. Yeah, Drowning in Fandom Fields. Y'all know them. You know, I've been friends with them since we both had like 2,000 subscribers. So we go way back.
Adam too. Adam's cool. Adam, what is it? Absolutely Adam. I just call him Adam.
Abnormally Adam.
Abnormally Adam.
Yeah, he's a cool dude too, man.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to do a collab with any YouTuber who's willing to collab with me. I would really love it, to be honest. Yeah, man. You say you don't like Paigey? That's fine. I mean, if you don't like him, he's not for you. Like I said, I got no personal issues towards Paigey. I don't know him personally, and I have nothing personal against him. I would love to do a collab with him. I would love to. If y'all know DJ Eric, he does videos as well. I mean, I think I spoke to him like once on Twitter. I think we never really talked like that. But I would love to do a collab with him too. You know, Kiko, start your channel. Go for it, man.
Yeah, start his own channel. Good luck.
Let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all been talking about my video quality for my videos recently. Y'all would be surprised if I tell you this, but I recorded all the Flash reactions and the Black Lightning reactions for the last since this new season with my phone. This is my phone. So if you want to know what phone it is, it's the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And the camera on here is it's a 4K camera. It's beautiful. So I'm using my like DSLR here to do this video, but I've been using my my cam. And like, look, guys, I just even forgot. Like in the back of my phone, I got these stickers. I got a Naruto sticker and a Flash sticker on the back of my phone. Like I love the Flash.
Oh, I love the Flash.
Like,
I just posted.
The Flash is my boy. I got a Flash pop right here. Like. You know?
I came home and my husband had actually got me a Flash pop because I couldn't find them in stores. Like, I love Flash. At my work desk, there is a figurine of the Flash watching over me constantly.
Oh man, like a figurine.
That's why I critique it so hard, because I want it to be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, fans critique things. If you love something, you point out its flaws, but you also support it. You know,
right?
You support it, but you point out their flaws. But it's fine, man. Is what it
I will
is.
subscribe to her. Yeah, subscribe to me. Thank you. Thanks.
Who's your best friend that uploads flash reviews or reactions? Big girl, big girl, but she does reviews. Trust me, I would love to. Like I said, I would love to do collabs with anyone that's willing to do one with me. Anyone in the YouTube community, that's because I don't consider myself better or worse than anyone. Like those who met me at my family at like the subscriber meetup. Y'all like shoot. I rode the subway with y'all. Like I rode the subway with these like with like, a lot of these guys. Y'all came out last year.
I'm gonna say it. Personal story. When I first decided to start my channel, I reached out to him, not thinking he was going to answer me at all, and that's how we started talking. I was like, could you give me some advice? I'm trying to start the channel, and he gave me everything that he knew, and he is very nice. He's very approachable. He does not, because I say it all the time. I'm like, you're a huge channel. Like, please, I got like 300 people. And he's like, no, I'm not better than anyone. I would love to collab with you. So, like, yes, everything he's saying, I can vouch for.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I look, guys, I don't really. If you Drip Boy can do, if you got a channel and you want to collab with me, like, hit me up, and if I got the time and we can figure it out, we can do something. We can do something. I do not mind at all. Like a lot of people that I met at the subscriber meetups. Like I'm really close friends with a lot of them now. Like Cliff, I met him last year. We talk. I'm close to him. I gained a new best friend, literally like one of my best friends now that I met last year at a subscriber meetup. Harrison Lawler, shout out to him laying down the law. He has a YouTube channel as well. I got to do a collab with him. Of course, Drowning in Fandom Fields, like, it's just cool to have a community of people that appreciate what, we do on YouTube. It's a real cool thing, so I'm very appreciative of all you guys. I'm going to need your help, Matt. Send me an email, man. You got my email. How is my mom? Is good. She's doing good.
I love your mom.
She's working hard, but she's doing good.
The faces your mom makes when you start going off and doing like Southern Matthews, she just be like, she be telling you.
All that stuff is so genuine. Like I literally don't plan any of that. All of those things, I don't plan any of it. I just go with it. She has no idea what I'm gonna say, when I'm gonna say it, how I'm gonna say it, and it's just a lot of fun, man. Let me see, Matt, we should have recorded the meetup. Yeah, man, we really should have recorded it. But I was just having a lot of fun. Like, it was so cool. Like, just all of us just taking the subway after Comic-Con, going home. Like, it was real cool. I had a lot of fun at that. Those who came out to the subscriber meetup. And what we're trying to do is for the next time, we're actually trying to, like, see if we can get some money donated. So, and if we have a big enough following and we have a good neutral location and a lot of people want to go, we want to host, like, an event. Like a little party, like games and all that kind of stuff like that, to kind of like talk with everyone. Like that's the idea. So if y'all interested in like hanging out with me and some other YouTubers, like even though the YouTubers like you can get Big Girl Geek up in there, get everybody, like that's the idea. So just let us know. Show your support in the comments. Southern Matthew is the best Matthew. Everybody knows that. Daryl Phil says Big Girl Geek, thanks for your reviews.
Thanks for watching.
Do you think Cicada was annoying or cringy? We ain't gonna talk about Cicada. I'm done with that.
Cicada and the Thinker don't exist.
Oh God,
those seasons never happened.
Oh man, thanks Matt for awesome reviews. Thank you.
Thanks guys.
2 more. Someone says 2 more subs to hit 400. You almost there.
What? Because I was just like 3 so like 20 of y'all subscribe. Like y'all, I'm gonna cry. Don't.
Y'all go subscribe. Get her to 400 subs.
400. I'm gonna cry.
No, bro. Let's do this, bro. Let's do this thing, guys. Let's see what's going on. Let's see.
Big Girl Geek, are you going live again on IG for the Flash? Oh, because
all right. Here we are, guys. She's at 398. I'm not ending the stream until she's at 400. She's at 399. One more.
Someone said they just subscribed. Oh
One more subscriber, Big Girl Geek, and then we're gonna end the stream. 400 subscribers. There you go. Woo! Congratulations!
Thank you guys. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. Man.
Roxas Carver says that they were the 400 subscriber.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Awesome. 401.
Yes. Oh, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much.
Yeah, 402. It's going up.
Thank you. Thank you. I will keep you entertained, I promise.
Yeah, guys, just check out her channel. You know, she, like I said, she uploads quicker than me on the Flash stuff. So,
yeah, because I don't do the reactions because I'm
she
watching
doesn't
it
do the
live,
reactions.
So yeah.
Yeah, but congratulations on 400.
Thank you.
Y'all subscribe. Do I remember Daddy Roddy? Yes. Yes, maybe.
My God, let me look at this in person.
403. There you go.
Shut up.
There you go.
You guys are great.
Alrighty.
All right. I appreciate that. Keep it going.
Yes.
Daddy
Roddy on Twitch. Yes, that's right. Rodzilla, that's you. Yes, I do remember Daddy Roddy on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, like, I'm thinking of getting back on Fortnite, so you already know what it is. Someone actually collab?
Yeah, can do Flash fan? Yeah, man. Just hit me up in the DM.
Look at
Twitter,
you.
Instagram, whatever.
Look at you getting all your collab, and I see you.
Oh.
All right, guys, but we're gonna end the stream here. We got a nice 2-hour stream.
I gotta make dinner.
Yep, I gotta go.
Keep coming and looking at me like, you done?
Yeah. We about to go. But once again, major thanks to Big Girl Key. Congrats on the 400 subscribers.
Thank you, Matthew.
500 almost. Almost at 1,000. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Right. And y'all, like I said, those who watching the replay, go check out her channel. Leave your comments down below. We can further the discussion on the re-upload. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Big Girl Geek out. Peace.